Good morning. Oh, it's cold. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Lisa's here. Oh, Daz. Hey, Abby. Hello, Daz. Oh my gosh. Hi, Rebecca Davis. Hello, Carla. No worries, Carla. Happy Monday. Hi, Lisa Kalovi. Just a laid back live today. Good morning, Gwen. How are you? Just a laid back live today. But I'd like to know how everybody's weekend was. Anybody deal with some of that weather? Or any kind of weather? Good morning, Sherry Southern Roots. Hi, Sunny Stormy. Welcome in. Oh, good. I'm glad you're well, Gwen. Hey, Abby. So, yeah, just a laid back live. I always make the Monday one a quick one. And so what'd you guys do this weekend? Hello, Chris at E3. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Lisa Colovi had a bridal shower. Nice. Good morning, Rebecca Davis. Hello, Leanne. Yeah, it was just cleaned out your chicken coop. That's cool, bro cowgirl. Awesome. I mean, it's not awesome, but it needs to be done, right? And when it's done, it's really cool. That's good. Clean the house, Chris did. That's good. I mean, it's all stuff we got to do, right? Snow by you, sunny, stormy. Yep. We had, well, it stopped snowing by us, but we were dealing with the snow and cold all weekend. Abby, you worked in the garden, made lots of pumpkin puree. Cool. Hey, David at Thrill Seeks. Welcome in. That's cool. Yeah. Leanne at the Mennonite farmhouse sent me a chicken coop trick, and I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but it was I saw it. It was a great idea. You take a tarp and you put it behind the top roost, and basically you put it down below and it collects all the matter you want out of the coop. And then you are able to dispose of it pretty quickly and keep the coop clean. So I'm definitely going to try that, especially in the winter with it being everything freezing. I have to wait here until cooler weather comes. Who wants to clean the coop when it's 100 degrees? Yeah, no, not me. Thanks, David. Abby, no, I haven't used it yet. We have not had a chance to do anything. We've been getting caught up on some other stuff. And when the winter storm came through, excuse me, when the winter storm came through, we needed to deal with that. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I mean, there'll be snowy days. We'll have plenty of time to use it. It's not like we have garden produce to put in it right now. Our biggest goal in getting it now was making sure that we had it because the lead times were expanding into unrealistic because of the demand. So, hey, Dawn, New Beginnings. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, Leanne, you got your tree decorated, but the 3 fur babies haven't torn it down yet. Good, good. Hey, Jamie Madacre, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, it's, sometimes you end up doing things and it feels like you're running from project to project and they don't make sense, but they do because they're things that need to be done. So this weekend, we ended up, something's on my screen. There we go. Bone broth and cheese. That's a good idea. Hi, Mickelson Family Homestead. Yeah, so let's see. Saturday. Ryan worked Saturday and I went with him. So there wasn't much going on there, but he needed, he was working in a remote location. So he needed someone there for safety, just while he was working in case something happened. Obviously, nothing did, and nor did we expect it to, but just makes sense to make sure that everybody's safe. Thank you, Brooklands Honeybees. Welcome in. We totally understand. It's Monday. A lot of folks are working. We get it. Bye, Abby. Have a good day. So we did that all day Saturday. And then yesterday, we were lucky to be able to find somebody with a 900-pound bale of alfalfa for the pigs. So, which is a lot cheaper in the long run to buy that rather than the small ones that are about 30 pounds. So it's a big savings. So we're real excited about that. Yep, Leanne, safety is the first priority. Absolutely. So yeah, so that's what we ended up doing. We ended up unloading that bale and getting it secured. Feels good to have it, so I don't have to worry about it because I was down to 2 flakes of hay, and I said, oh, so it was good. Diesel in the background there. If you see him, he's alive. He's alive. Come here, Bob. Come here, Daisy. No worries, Melody. No worries at all. But welcome in. We're glad you're here. Yeah, when you guys said squares, Broke Cowgirl, that's what we get. Is it's about a 30-pound bale. But now we get the we got the 900-pound, and we connected with some really nice people. They're homesteading, and so that'll be good. So we're excited about that. You just noticed what is over my right shoulder. My freeze dryer, Daz? Hey, Dave's TV. Yes, thanks for subscribing. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet because I'm 2 hours behind everybody. So let's see. I'm doing well, Backlash Fisherman. How are you? Thank you, David, for sharing it. I appreciate it. Dawn, after picking all the olives, I'm now cutting back hard all 96 olive trees every day, like Groundhog Day here. Those olive trees look amazing, Dawn. Oh, Seed Faith, I hope everything is well. His back surgery. Okay, prayers for you guys. Please just go take care of Russell. Please let me know how everything goes. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gwen, I gotcha. You're bored at work. Oh, thank you, Mrs. VSNC09. Good morning, blue collar. So yeah, so we feel really good. Now, the funniest thing is that, you know, a 900-pound bale of hay requires a tractor, which we don't have. So we ended up putting it on the back of the truck. Hey, Whiskey and Sunshine Off Grid. And we put it in the back of the truck. Obviously, we got it on the diesel. They loaded it with a tractor, and then we put pallets out and used the winch on the side-by-side to pull it halfway off until it hit the pallet, and then Ryan pulled the truck forward. So not bad, let me tell you, not bad. I got a very short video of it. I wanted to get more, but just because I thought it went really well, but just didn't happen. Hey, the Elders Homestead. No worries. Be safe. Be safe. Yeah, we use alfalfa hay. Gwen, that's what we use for the pigs. I'm sorry. The people that we talked to when we got the hay from said they have millet. I have to look into if that's okay for the pigs, but I do know alfalfa is the preferred hay for the pigs. Thanks, Mackenzie. Oh, David at Thrill Seeks only has 280 more hours. So guys, go over and check him out, please. Good morning, Grandma Prepper. Chaff hay is fermented alfalfa. Okay, thank you. Hello, the Blue Pixie. Hello, Tommy Pastime 84. Thank you, Rebecca Davis. I appreciate it. I will go to the post office tomorrow. Today, I am not leaving the house. I've got too much to do. So I figured I'd go live. Thank you so much, Melody. I appreciate that. Congrats, Dave. That's really exciting. You're almost there. No worries, Carla. Thank you for being here. I understand people got stuff to do. Don't you worry about a thing. So yeah, so just, that kind of stuff over the weekend. We got that done. We got another hay bag for Sherman and Grant. I originally didn't put one up because I figured they would fight over it. And yeah, they did. But their hay feeder doesn't have the snow gets in it. It doesn't get a cover over it. So I ended up just putting a hay bag out there so that way they have something else. Don't blame you, Yogi Hollow going live. Huh. Leanne, I think most pigs don't, but the pigs that I have, the Kune and the Idaho pasture pig, they're heritage pigs and they're pasture pigs. So they do eat grass because they're pasture pigs. So Mangalitsa are also part of the pasture pigs. So that's why these get hay. Otherwise, you wouldn't normally. So the good news about this, especially with our breeding pairs, is we feed them a very limited amount of grain twice a day. And so they get grain in the morning, grain at night, but we don't want them overweight because they're obviously our breeding pairs. We're not trying to fatten them up. And so then they get hay and they have free feed alfalfa all day. And they go through about a flake or two a day. So, and they love it. They love it. And it's good for them, especially now when there's nothing out there. Obviously, we would feed less in the summer when there's grass. We didn't have to do it as much. Excuse me. Daz is 350 hours away from 4K. So Thrill Seeks and Daz, make sure you're watching their channels. Just want to go back to the chat. So I don't know. Does that make sense? That's why we feed ours hay. Our meat pigs were Mangalitsa, Duroc, and Berkshire. So that's why we gave them hay, but we didn't give them as much. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, I guess he did. It's not like we celebrated his birthday. But yeah, I was recording some stuff last night in my books because I had some information on my phone, and Sherman was 1 year old yesterday. We have not had him a year. We've had him since March of 2021. However, yesterday was the day he was born a year ago. So it was pretty exciting. Hey, Tommy, Pastime 84. Super exciting. We had a Hampshire and he ate straw and Bermuda hay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I just know for the heritage pigs, they do eat it and they certainly enjoy it. Oh, yeah, no worries, Shelly. Shermie. You're welcome, Daz. You're welcome. So yeah, so I will throw the link up. Just it's family friendly, please. And that's all I ask. Thank you, Leanne. Good morning, Linda Lipsky. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Nick. I just posted the link if anyone wants to come up and have fun. I'm going to drink my coffee for a second. I need more coffee. But it's cold here today. Cold, cold, cold. I don't know what it is outside, but how big is the area for our pigs? I'm so bad at sizing. But let me let Nick up and then I will talk more about that. Good morning.
Good morning, Lisa. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Been praying a whole lot this week.
I bet you have. Before you get started, I just want to answer a question. Bye, Dawn. Have a good day. The elders asked me how big my pig area was. We have a total of 2 acres. So my pig area is not as big as most. However, the back part of our property, we have made into 3 pastures. And I think the best, I'm not good at sizes. I'm sorry. I'm not. So the best thing I could tell you is we have a video where we did the pastures and it would give you an idea of the sizes. Or if you looked on my Instagram account, you should be able to see some. But if I get the sizes, I'll see if I can post something. Hey, Tim at Ridge Life, welcome in. Hey, Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life, welcome in. So tell us what's been going on in your neck of the woods that you feel like talking about.
Well, we've been looking at some properties with my parents this week, but not really sure what's going to be happening. We looked at a property with 8 acres, and they had some cattle already on there, some paddocks, and a place for my parents, a place for us. But take a guess at how much it costs. 8 acres, house under 3,000 square feet, a small 1,000-foot kind of bunkhouse connected to the 8-stall barn on 8 acres.
Give me a minute.
It's way over our budget, if that helps at all.
800,000?
1.5 million.
I was going to say 1.2.
Our realtor thinks it won't go over. They won't sell it for over 1.2, but that's way over our budget too. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but it's the closest thing that we've found so far. So we'll see. So that was fun, just going to see that. But yeah, got some mail. We're gonna do a mail call video here soon. So our PO box is getting some mail. We just got a PO box, so that's fun. But yeah, otherwise not too much else I want to talk about other than our friends out in the Midwest that have been, dealing with all this tornado stuff, and been praying a lot for them. My heart has definitely broken for a lot of them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's just devastating. Absolutely devastating.
Yeah, it is.
It's just sad because you lose everything, and some folks don't have a lot. Like a lot of us homesteaders, right? We feel blessed, but some folks just don't have a lot, and it's just like to lose it all is just debilitating.
Yeah, I really feel for those that don't have a whole a whole lot of infrastructure set up for stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of the problem with, like the rich get richer and the poor get poorer a lot of times because of those things, right? Like the people that have a lot of means can build bunkers and all kinds of great stuff that can see them through hard times, no matter what those hard times are. But those who don't, a lot of the people in our community, they grow their own food and stuff because it does save them money from, instead of buying organic produce at the store, they can grow it themselves. Whereas if they go and buy it from the store, they might have to buy conventional produce because it's just expensive for stuff that's quality, So
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I feel for them.
It's just horrible. I know Saturday morning I was communicating and messaging with a bunch of YouTubers, and we were just doing like a chain of, is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? And I've not heard of anyone that I know that has been affected. Don't get me wrong, there's still plenty of people who've been affected, but I just wanted to, find out because there were some that I was really worried about. Good morning, Homestead Family Reclaim. Good morning, Our New Land. Welcome in.
Yeah, I gotta thank you, Lisa, because on Saturday morning I knew that those tornadoes were hitting, but I wasn't up all night on live streams with people who were out there and seeing all that stuff. And there were a lot of people that that were on my mind, and I know like Blue Collar was probably one that got hit the closest, right? But it seems like they're doing all right, which is good. Lots of people had power go out and stuff like that. But just like you, I don't know of anybody who was who lost loved ones or who lost their whole property or whatever. But I know that they're out there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. In fact, I knew Tim at Ridge Life was doing okay because I was talking to Boots and Bounty. I don't know how she knew, but we were just chatting back and forth, and I was updating a bunch of folks and just saying, hey, everybody's okay. And I know I reached out to Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life, reached out to a few people just to make sure they're okay. Good morning, Mickelson Family Homestead. Good morning, Mountain Grandma. Wait a minute. They had a question for you.
Oh yeah, that's a great question. We're looking in the same place where we're located right now, which is yeah, we're in Arizona, but we are looking to stay in the highlands of Arizona. So kind of where the cactus meets the pines up here in northern Arizona, up out of the valley, which is where most people think of Arizona with the saguaro cacti and the, down by Phoenix and Tucson and all that. That's the valley, and then we're up here in the highlands, up in the mountains. So
cool. Good morning, Joe, Garden State Gardener. And the reason why I was going to say 1.2 is because across the street from us now, they had 22 acres and they had 2 houses and 2, trying to think. I think it was 2 houses or at least 2 living areas in 2 different structures. I don't remember if it was in a garage or whatever, but I think there were 2 houses and then there were a couple of barns, and that went for 1.2. And I would have loved to move across the street.
It's already sold?
Oh yeah.
Come on, Lisa.
Sold like that.
You get my hopes up that I could convince my parents to move to South Dakota.
Yeah. No, it went like that.
How
crazy is that? But that's the property here. Good morning, Struggle and Strive.
Do you know where they were from with $1.2 million? I mean,
I don't.
A lot of money.
I don't, but it's pretty common for this area for the property to be either property that should be very cheap that is overpriced.
Yep.
And in total disrepair, and then than have properties. There's nothing in the middle, and then everything is over $1 million.
Yep.
And
Same
that's-
kind of things going on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tourism.
Yeah. Well, the statistic I like to share with people here is that we are the closest town with like a Costco that's outside of California, but not in the desert. Or we're the closest to Southern California. So everybody who's tired of California and Southern California who doesn't want to live in the desert but wants to get out of the state have moved here. So
Same here.
yeah,
Same here.
lots of Californians.
Yep. And Colorado.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You know, so yeah, so it's a big deal.
Yeah, my friends who grew up in Colorado said that Colorado is now kind of the little California. It's not quite like California yet, but they said it reminds them a lot of it. So
yeah, no worries, David. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty common. I mean, you know, but yeah, I mean, and I don't blame them because I mean, living in California has always been expensive, and now it's off the charts.
yeah, it really is. So what's new with you, Lisa? I might have missed the beginning of the live, and you might have updated people about that. But I know it's cold over there. It's dark. You've got lots of chores to do every day. What's life looking like for you right now?
I have stuff I need to do that I am not doing. So yeah, I was telling everybody that we were able to get a 900-pound bale of alfalfa hay yesterday.
Nice.
Which is good because I was buying the square bales.
Yeah.
Which was a lot more money.
How much did it cost for you?
So the square bales are about 30 pounds and they're $15 a piece.
Yep.
So we were able to get a 900-pound for I think it was $140.
Okay.
So that's a considerable savings.
Yeah.
So the joke of it I was telling them is that we don't have a tractor, you know. So when you go over to get the bale, they put it on the truck with a tractor, and then you get home and you say, "Got to get this off the truck." So
Yeah.
We took the side-by-side. Ryan laid pallets down, took the side-by-side, took the winch and pulled the bale to the ground and then pulled the truck forward.
You didn't get a video of that, did you?
I barely did because I was operating the winch.
Yeah.
So I wasn't prepared, but I'll probably put something up on Instagram later.
Good. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
In fact, I thought I let me just double check because I thought I did last night. No. Yep. Look at my stories on Instagram. I've got it there.
Will do.
If they disappear, let me know and I'll post it again. But yeah, it was pretty cool. But it worked out really great. So we've got it tarped up and ready to go. And then we got our tree, which was awesome.
I saw that. Yep. I saw that. You had a lot of things up on the story. I saw lots of snow everywhere and yeah, that was great.
Yep. And I'm really behind on watching videos, guys. I'm getting there. I haven't watched videos the past 3 days, so I'm putting them all. Today, I'll be running it all day. So if I haven't watched your video, please don't be offended.
Yeah, you're not alone there. It's been a busy time of year for us, that's for sure.
Yep. So other than that, we really didn't do much this weekend because Saturday Ryan worked and he was in a remote location. So he asked me to come just because he was going to be working and welding some stuff pretty high up. So just in case something happened to have somebody else there. So I did that, but that was it. And so today I think I got to do some straightening up, get some stuff done. I've got some things I have to get going for YouTube this week, and I'm hoping to get that stuff out of the way today so I can do some other stuff. But, Gwen had a good idea. Yeah, we've got 2 trailers, and I don't know. I wanted to talk to him about that. We've got it tarped up, and it looks really good. but that is a great idea. Thank you. Good morning, Nisi.
How far do you have to drive to get those big bales?
15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Real nice people. They had llamas and an alpaca. They had sheep. Real nice couple. And so we talked about bartering for a couple things too. So that was pretty cool.
Nice. What breed of sheep did they have?
I'm not a sheep expert. White something.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Not really.
Okay.
We're just looking into different types of sheep. And I guess for our area, the Barbados or black-belly sheep are ideal for here. We just ran into a couple at a Christmas party on Friday who have a couple of the black-belly sheep. And they said they only need to feed them hay 3 months a year here. They don't irrigate or have pasture or anything. They're just kind of like better than goats is kind of how they describe them. They have dairy goats as well, but they look almost like a goat, to be honest. They're kind of goatish. Yeah, he said they just forage on kind of shrubs and whatever for 9 months out of the year. And so I said, hey, I could get behind having a few of those type of sheep. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I know Erin at Bramble Hill has been looking at baby doll sheep. She's talked about that before.
Yeah, that's the breed that Danielle's really into. It's the baby doll sheep.
Yeah, I could totally have them.
Well, they're pretty cute. That's for sure.
They are. Let me just see. Gwen's got another good idea here. Yeah, we were going to get a round bale, and then when we came across this one, it was a lot easier. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing basically with the 900-pound bale I have is a large rectangular bale, and that's why we chose it versus the round bale, because I knew the round bale was going to be an issue. And you're going to laugh. The other reason why was, can you imagine getting the round bale off the truck? I was concerned it was going to roll right down.
Yeah.
So that was the other reason we did it. But what I've been doing, Gwen, is we took a big flake off, and I have a muck bucket, and I put it in my feed barn. So that way I can feed off of that and not have to do it all the time going under the tarp and all that. But yeah, it's just perfect. But they had this, they had one llama they were both males, and one was like a blackish color and beautiful, soft, like you wouldn't believe. The other one was like a mottled cream color with browns and blacks. And it was funny because the lady used the word regal to describe his coat. And that's exactly what it was. Like,
really?
There's no other perfect word. This thing came walking up, and I was like, oh my. Yeah, hedgehog, especially with my hilly land. That's all I could think of was it was going to go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, then you have to use the winch to bring it all the way up the hill, right?
Yeah. No, it probably would have stayed where it was, and we'd have been done for the day. I can tell you that right now.
How did you get your freeze dryer off of the truck? I heard about you meeting the truck down the street to get it and then put on your truck. But how was it just you and Ryan lifting it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I only met the guy down the street because I screwed up. I gave them Ryan's work address because at the time, I don't know what we were thinking. I don't think I had an end date yet. So we were like, let's just do Ryan's work. So when the guy turned around and said, the guy said to me, and then I'm confused and I'm telling the guy, you can get the trailer in by the house. And the guy's like, what? So anyway, we finally get that fixed up. And then he's like, do you want me to just meet you up there? And I said, you know what? Just meet me up at the turnaround. I said, because it's only going to go in the truck anyway. And he said, thank you so much. So yeah, it comes on a pallet, and it comes on a pallet with the box over it, and it's strapped down. And then they had the accessory box. And so what we did was I had to open it and inspect it when I got it because they send you this email like if you don't look at it, it's all your fault.
Right. I remember hearing that. Yeah.
So we ended up, just unstrapped it and carried it in the house. It was heavy, but we did it. And that's where it still is.
And have you used it at all yet?
No, I haven't had time.
Yeah. I hear
And
you.
it's not like I have a garden full of produce.
Right. Right.
So I'm trying to get things straightened up. I got to move it to where it belongs and all that stuff. You know, I just want to go back to the chat real quick. 2 sheep. I don't know what breed they are. Let's see. I'm going to be honest. Blue Pixie. I don't know if they were alpacas or llamas. Both words were used, but I wouldn't know the difference. I'm going to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. No, I know what alpacas are. They were llamas. Llamas have the narrow face. Right?
Alpacas are small. I just saw a infographic about alpacas and llamas like death metal and alpacas like yacht rock. That's what I heard. Like alpacas are sweet and small and llamas are just like they'll defend your property against coyotes and whatever else. They're hardcore.
Well, the local goat farm has I think a llama in with their meat goats. Oh, let's see. All about hay sprayed for weeds. Okay. Yeah, there's a big thing around here, and I don't know a lot about it, so I'm not an expert, but like there's a big thing about you can't have sprayed hay. It has to be weed-free hay, and it can't be sprayed. A lot of the Forest Service and all that, like I don't know enough about it, but there's signs everywhere. Hey, Annette from Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Welcome in. I'm sorry you can't sleep. Oh, Grandma Prepper. They sent this long email and it was like, it scared the you-know-what out of me. I was like, I better open it up and look at it. And I said to the guy, hey, I got to look at it or they're going to yell at me. And he's like, okay. Hey, Tiny Tim Posey, welcome in. Llamas are big, alpacas are small. Okay, these were llamas. They were large. Like very large.
Yeah, we have an alpaca farm pretty nearby us, maybe 20, 25 minutes away. And we've been there. They had like an open house one day. And yeah, they're a lot smaller than I thought they were. Pretty small animals compared to llamas. I've seen llamas different places, but yeah, they listen to death metal. They'll crush a coyote, I guess. I don't know. They have a really cool call too. Did you hear their call while you were there? No?
No, the one was trying to give me kisses and I was like,
well, be thankful it didn't spit at you. I mean, they'll do that too, but
yeah.
They have a alarm call that's in between a donkey bray and a turkey like warble. It's crazy. It sounds like a warbling donkey bray.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. You can search for it on YouTube and they have all these videos of llama alarm calls and it's pretty alarming.
Wow. Yeah, Bro Cowgirl, she said, unless you're using the fibers from the llamas or alpacas, I see no purpose for them. Yeah, the lady, I don't know why she has them. I didn't get that far. I mean, it was really windy and cold and we were out there talking and she was interested in piglets. So when I have piglets, we were working that kind of angle, right?
Yeah.
And so this was fascinating. I asked her what she did with the wool or the fibers, and she said, well, I only get like a bag of it or something, and there's really not much of a market for it. So she says the chickens like it in wintertime.
Oh, wow.
She puts them in the chicken coop.
Like nesting material or deep bedding or whatever.
Yeah, she said they like it. Hey, Red Road. But yeah, so But like I said, Gwen, I do know that the meat goat farm nearby, which is where we give our Christmas tree when it's done, they have one over there for protection from coyotes.
Yeah, I've heard that they're great livestock guardians. And people use them or donkeys or large dogs, but I guess llamas do a pretty good job.
Okay, Leanne, be careful. She says, okay, I don't need noises like that. We have a neighbor that has a few donkeys, and on occasion they bray, and every time it makes me jump out of my skin.
They can be loud, that's for sure.
I want a miniature donkey as my livestock guardian animal.
Yeah.
But that'll be a lot of hay, and a lot of people call it a hay burner.
Yeah. Well, donkeys, we have them wild out here in Arizona. I don't know what their requirements are in other places, but they are, I guess they can forage on just about anything. If they can live in the Arizona desert throughout the year, then they could probably survive anywhere off of different types of browse. I've heard that they don't get colic like horses do, and that they're really robust. So, maybe they'll eat kind of whatever. But yeah, it's not like they're serving a real, type of production role on the farm. So yeah, hay burner. I kind of think of them that way too. Danielle would love to have all the cute animals, all the mini cows and all the mini donkeys and all the things that are super cute, baby doll sheep. But I need some function out of those. It's not just about the form. So
yeah. I know they are, Gwen. I'm not going to get one. I mean, I need to have one that actually serves a purpose if I have small land here. Hygiene Mama Grows, and bye Blue Collar. Have a good day. Let's see here. I saw something I wanted to go back to. Good night, Daz. Middle of the night, Daz needs to go to bed, which is good.
Yep. All these are such great people. I'm so glad they're in there. I can't see the chat right now, so when you put them up, I can see them. But
okay.
I can't see them otherwise. I got my phone going while I've got my computer going in the background. So
totally get it. There's a lot of great people in here.
Wild camels in the Australian outback.
That's cool.
That is cool.
What I want to know is, are the camels just as destructive to property as deer are?
That's a great question.
You know what I mean? Because everything here has to be deer proof. They ate the raspberry bushes right through the fence.
Wow.
So we have to come up with a plan B for that.
You need a guard llama to keep the deer away.
Oh my gosh, I am not getting a guard llama. I don't even think I want goats now. I don't.
No, I do not want goats. We were watching videos on pasture.
Bye, David.
Like different fodder and cover crops to grow in a pasture, and these different breeds of sheep and things. After talking to this couple that had these black belly sheep, yeah, camel milk is a thing. When we used to live in San Diego, they had a camel farm with camel milk, and they would have kids come in for field trips, and they would show them how they milk the camels.
Yep,
that's wild.
I've seen that too. They
yeah,
kick the crap out of things.
Yeah, even hyenas in Africa. I've seen them taking out hyenas. And donkeys are good guardians. But the video we saw, this goat was like regal looking on the face, like you're talking about the llama, the regal llama. This one had like this shiny black face, and I didn't know what it was. It was just kind of grazing on the cover crops that they had planted, and he was talking about it, and he starts saying that it's a buck, and he's been peeing all over his face, and that's why he's so shiny. It's because it's all urine all over his head, and that's an attractive thing for the females, I guess. I don't know. And I'm like, oh, nope, goats are out. Not going to do goats.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like my piggies. Camels
Yeah,
are a pest, set free. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. That's fascinating info. Thank
that
you.
is. That's a good little historical trivia fact. That's great. I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah, my friend was he just had 6 of his goats taken by a mountain lion up in the mountains, and he was telling me about his buck goats, his intact goats um, that were peeing all over the place, and I didn't know what he was talking about, and then I figured it out last night.
Did you see what Gwen said? I'll stick to my milk and my goats. Could you imagine the look I'd get if I told Gary I wanted a milk camel? Hello, Blue Pixie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing
Good morning,
wonderful.
Blue Pixie.
Hiyo. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm actually wearing alpaca on my head.
Are you?
Yeah, my pixie hair is made out of alpaca.
That's
Very
cool.
nice.
Yeah, it does.
Bye, Annette. Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Get some sleep. Homestead Family Reclaim said goats are fun to watch, especially when they're young. They are.
Yeah.
Hi. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
That's awesome.
We got snow
You did?
a lot. Yeah, we were on our way back last night from town and we got caught in it. And it was like somebody took a snow globe and shook it. And we had to we drove 25 miles per hour all the way to the cabin because you could literally hear the road crackling underneath the tires because everything that was wet previously iced up and the roads were really icy. If I could have kissed the pavement without my lips sticking to it, I would have last night.
Yeah, I totally get that. I totally got that. It was funny, actually, the other day, it was about a week ago, actually, I should say. I took my glove off and then I forgot and didn't put it back on. And I went to climb over the fence and I had wet pig feet on my hand. I thought of you, Nisi, because you had made a comment one day about, oh my gosh, your hands, I'm cold watching your hands. And it was funny because it's like I went to touch the fence and it stuck and I went, no, glove. But serious business, yeah. So how much snow did you get?
Well, usually we go out and measure it, but it looks like maybe 3 or 4 inches, maybe more like 4 inches.
Gotcha.
It's deeper in some areas than others because you know how the wind drifts it. So,
yep. It's kind of weird here when I go to measure the snow because like I can look at it in front of the house and it looks one way. Then when I go down by the coop, it's a lot shallower. I go down by the garage, it looks a lot higher. Yep. So hang on a minute. I got to take care of somebody here. There we go. Yeah, so it's crazy. Good night, Daz. Get some sleep. That's an order. We should be telling Blue Pixie the same thing, something tells me.
It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Oh, you're good then.
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait, so Pixie, what country are you in?
I'm in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a couple of friends in the UK. Back from when I was in school, I used to live. My dad was military and we were stationed over there.
Okay.
Good times.
Yeah.
When I turned 16, right before we moved back to the States, my British friends took me out for a lager.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're up in Yorkshire, so
nice area.
Cold up here. It's a lot colder than I'm used to.
So, Blue, you're an Aussie living in the UK?
Yeah.
What brought you to the UK?
Well, my parents were one of each. I had an Aussie dad and a Welsh mum.
Yep.
So I kind of spent half my life here, grew up over here, and then half of it growing up in Australia and New Zealand, and kind of kept flipping back and forth for work and stuff. So I just kind of ended up here. I blame Tanny. It's all his fault.
I love your hair. Your
I
hair is
know.
Thank you.
fabulous.
Thank you. I felt the need to pixie up today. I really
I
did.
love it.
I
Love
like
it. Love it.
Pixie up. Oh, here. There's a question for you in the chat, Blue.
Oh,
Good morning, Cherie, Black's Tropical Homestead.
I did do my baking marathon of cookies. However, I'm going to be forced to redo it as a video because the live was so glitchy that it was impossible to watch.
Yeah,
So-
that happens.
Yeah, I'm going to be forced to make more cookies. Oh no.
You know what you could do?
Humanity.
You could do your video and set it as a premiere, and YouTube treats it like a live, and we can all chat while we watch you make your cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Premieres are treated like a live?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
you get chat
girl.
all the down the side.
Well,
'Cause
they're treated like a live in some ways, but in some ways they're not. Like they don't
Yeah.
appear on your live stream tab or whatever, but they'll appear in your main feed. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can. Everybody can interact like they do in the live chat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I knew that. I thought maybe it was treated like a live in other respects, like hour-wise and stuff.
Not that I know of, but I don't know.
No, but you
everything.
still get your hours.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
We're just full of people that need to be blocked today.
Sorry, Lisa. That's a
Sorry.
bummer.
Oh, is it
no
hot?
worries. What's that, Nisi?
That was happening in the yarn community yesterday. They kept getting these bots doing that. Those 3 letters dot something.
Yeah.
They kept getting those a lot yesterday.
Hey, Jake, thanks for
Really
being here.
weird.
No worries. Yeah, it's just annoying. And I noticed that they're coming in with regular everyday names now.
Yeah.
versus-
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Alir's Farmish.
I gotta
What's up?
do my cookie collab. I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm gonna record it and upload it tomorrow.
Cool.
That was the one that Gail Southern Living and what is her name, you guys?
Blackberry.
Yes, thank you. Did together. So I gotta do that.
That'll be cool. I feel like this week is going to be collaboration week because I need to bang out several collaboration videos that I'm behind on from November.
I did too.
I think that moving forward, I'm going to back off some of the collabs just because I got a lot to do and I need to just back off some of them. I've got some ideas for the channel for moving forward, and
That's all exciting.
yeah, it is
And
exciting.
you're so close. You're getting so much closer to 1K. I'm so
I
excited.
know.
I'm
How
so
are your watch hours?
I need to check. I think I'm still like I think I need like just under 1,700.
Oh wow, that's close. You will get
So-
there.
And I know if I would do a live, I would get there sooner. But y'all, I can't. My poor little autistic self hosting lives is just. This is the first panel I've been on in a while. By the way, Lisa,
I
I
do
just-
know that.
I just have a hard time. It burns me out. It wears me out, and then I'm useless for the rest of the day. And I gotta take care of my family, so I gotta prioritize.
That's what I'm doing, Nisi. So that's why I'm backing off a little because I have to. We got to take care of ourselves, and
Yeah.
you
And my boys, they want all of my attention. So
Yeah.
at nighttime, you guys aren't going to see me on lives very often because even in the chat, because my boys they want all of my attention.
How old are they?
Well, my grown boy is almost 48 in a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
My husband, and then And then my son, our son, is 9. So it's funny because they want all my attention, but they'll cuddle with each other and they'll both be on their phones. I'm like, why am I not on YouTube? Y'all aren't even, no, we're not even interacting in this house.
Yep.
They're a mess. They're a hot mess.
Well, I don't have kids anymore, but I've got things I got to do, and I can't. I'm just being real. I'm just finding that I need to be there for my husband too.
Yep.
So I'm
Hubbies are important. Your spousal attention is very important. You've got to take care of that relationship.
Yep. Agreed. Lear's Farmish was talking about having a live cam on their goat running 24/7. I agree. I want to do that. And I've thought of doing that many times. One of the things that I'm struggling with is the pig barn. When I went to do a live stream from my phone there, it must be right outside of the internet range. And so the problem is it kept glitching up. So I've been very hesitant to do a stream if it's going to keep glitching up on people. But
can you get one of those Wi-Fi boxes and set it out there? One of our homesteading channels did that. They did like these little internet boxes all throughout their pasture area where the animals were.
Booster boxes.
oh wow.
Boosters. Thank you. Booster box. Look into getting a booster box, Lisa.
Yeah.
Because there was a channel that did a live feed on their goats 24/7. I can't remember the name of the channel, but I was addicted and I watched it a lot until they finally, I think they were just doing it to reach their hours or something, because once they reached their hours, they no longer did it. And I kind of miss it. They had really cute goats.
Yeah. I wanted to do it because I thought the pigs would be fun to watch.
I definitely would watch Sherman and your other piggies.
I would
Yeah.
be sitting here all day watching Sherman and just getting nothing done.
Sherman's so cute. Sherman's adorable. You should do some merch with Sherman on it.
I know. Sherman is just he'll
Sherman's
always
a
be my
superstar.
he is. He'll always be my baby. He was our first. I can't believe he's a year old. It just blows my mind.
I was talking about you at church last night before Wanda started. I have Zayden's little friend's mom and I were chit-chatting, and they're going to be house sitting for one of my students' parents who have a homestead, and they just had some baby pygmies. Yes, that were just born. And so she was talking about they're going to be farm sitting while they're gone for Christmas. And we were talking about the piggies. I'm like, oh, I have our friend Lisa. She's got piggies. And I pulled up your YouTube channel and showed her. She's like, oh, I've got to subscribe to that channel. I'm like, oh, it's just so wonderful. So her name's Simone. So if you see an account come across that says Simone, you'll know that that's my friend here in Montana. My one and only friend. I have a new friend in Montana, you guys.
That's awesome.
I finally made a 3D in-person friend that's not on YouTube here in Montana.
That's awesome.
You know what?
Fox holler. Sorry.
Some of our best friends that we made out here in Arizona were made at Awana as well.
Yeah, I teach the middle schoolers, and my husband is in charge of the games.
Oh, nice.
Because he's really just a kid trapped in a man's body.
Hey, I know somebody like that. Yeah, right here.
Oh my goodness!
Probably
And,
about 12, maybe 14 tops
it's
trapped in
so
a 43-year-old's body.
Yeah, it's so funny to watch him because he got a whistle because they told him, you really need a whistle for this. So
Right.
he went and got himself a whistle, and he was out there with his little whistle. And I actually took a picture of him and I posted it somewhere. I'm like, look, he's all official. He has his whistle. And he holds on to his whistle the whole time. It's so much fun watching him do games when my middle schoolers are down there. But
I'll
y'all,
tell you what, it makes such a difference in the lives of those kids that are there.
It does.
Having people who aren't their parents who are involved in their lives like that. I'll tell you, my boys, they'll listen to me, but not like they'll listen to someone else who's not their parent. It's very important.
my middle schoolers were off the chain. I think they all just ate sugar all day. And y'all, so like I'm in Montana, so middle schoolers and high schoolers carrying knives on their side of their pockets is nothing. Like that's
Yep.
normal. And so I had this one kid that just kept wanting to play with his pocket knife, and I'm like, dude, you need to put the knife away, put the knife away, put the knife away, put the knife away, put the knife away. And I'm like, did you have sugar today? What did you eat for lunch? And they're just laughing. And then, of course, I found out that one of them has a YouTube channel. And so he was kind of showing us stuff. And he went to his home. He went to search for something. And if somehow, some way, mine popped up. And he goes, oh, is this you? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, you got 1,000 subscribers. You could monetize. I'm like, how do you get monetization? You're only 14. You could totally be a YouTuber. Look at this. And then they started passing his cell phone around. I was like, y'all are just so silly. I'm like, look.
You could be a YouTuber. You are.
I know. You could be a YouTuber. And then, of course, I have the son's the pastor's son in my class, and he was like, "Oh, Miss Denise, you're famous." I'm like, "No, I'm not famous, honey. I'm not. Really, I'm not. Y'all are being silly."
You made me think of a good name for a channel: Sugar and Knives.
Sugar and Knives.
I like it.
That's awesome. Yeah, he just could not keep. He could. Normally, he doesn't mess with his nut. He was just full of energy, and he was just like, I don't know. He had a piece of paper in his hand or something. He was having fun making holes in it. The problem was he was holding it near the very cushiony church seat he was sitting in, and the knife was going through and hitting the church seat. I'm like, you're going to put holes in the seat. Stop.
Was he 12 years old?
No. How old is he? He is. I think he just turned 13.
Wow.
Is his name Caleb?
No.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're in Montana, not Arizona. I wondered if that was my son.
No, it wasn't your son. But they probably could have been best friends.
Yeah, he fidgets with his pocket knife all the time and brings it places that. Yeah, I'm surprised he breaks it out some places, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're not willing right now.
Well, and I have another student named Creston, and he has a knife like this long.
Oh my gosh.
In a leather sheath, and he wears it on his belt loop everywhere he goes, including church. So yeah, good luck trying to do something in our church, because if an adult won't get you, a kid will get you. Somebody's going to get you.
50 teenagers with knives just jump on you. Yeah.
I mean,
Tommy at Pastime 84, he probably left already, but he had a goat with its head stuck in the fence. I hope he gets that fixed.
Oh no,
that's horrible.
Oh.
Another reason why I don't want goats.
Yeah.
Simon,
but they're so cute.
They are, but
when they're brand new, they're super cute. That's for sure. They're jumping everywhere.
Gosh, yes, goat babies. Oh,
yeah,
goat babies.
I told you our old feed barn was full of goat poop for God knows how long, and I am not.
You did tell me that. You did. They are messy. Yeah.
And Carla said Simon Says Farms. Yeah, they're in Connecticut, if I remember correctly. I used to watch them all the time. They have a lot.
Is that who had the goat cam up all the time? Simon Says Farms?
Yeah, they have goat cams.
Okay, that must be the channel I was watching.
And Celtic Roots. Look at Jay's here.
It's hilarious.
I found out that Celtic Roots, he was a professional mountain biker.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
I didn't know that, but yeah.
Hi, Hugo Homestead, you need to get a P.O. box. I wanted to send you a Christmas card, and I have nowhere to send it. I have all these beautiful cards from you with no return address. What gives?
Wow, this is getting aggressive.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, remind me to put a return address when I send something to Denise. Uh-oh.
I still haven't sent your sticker out, Nick. I owe you a sticker. You and Brenda Baker. I have got to do that today.
That's all right. As time goes on, you'll feel more guilty and put more stuff in there or something for me.
So I learned a lesson about YouTube and Christmas cards. When you send out your first round, make sure you write down who you sent one to, because now I need to send out my second round and I can't remember who all I sent one to.
Nisi, that would have been really helpful months ago because I believe Blue Collar got my sticker 4 times. And I believe Mennonite Farmhouse got twice. I still have no idea who has my sticker. So, yeah.
So I should just ask for one from Blue Collar, and then we can just avoid you sending me one.
There you go.
So funny. Yeah. So make sure you write down who you send what to.
Too late. But it's a great idea. Excel spreadsheet would be great, folks. But Stevie said, I need a P.O. box in the middle of moving, literally, and a P.O. box is on my to-do list.
All right. I will be patient. That my mom always said, good things come to those who are patient.
Good night, Daz. Go get some sleep.
I thought he was going to sleep like 30 minutes ago. Good night.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, Daz.
He doesn't. Hey, Blue
Night, Daz.
Farm.
He's like me. He's got insomnia like me.
Yeah.
Aw.
Hi,
Well,
Blue
guys,
Farm.
we're over an hour, and I try to keep it short on Mondays, and otherwise I will sit here all day and I won't get anything done because I'd rather talk to you guys. Oh, Jesus.
Love you.
Well, wait, don't just jump down and run. Hi, Andale. Hey, Dragonflies, Ozark. But yeah, I just try to keep it short on Mondays because, I mean, that's a lot for people to watch. So I try to be respectful, but I'm glad that you guys joined today and everybody in the chat.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I came up here. I love you, Lisa. You got your channel's so much fun.
I love you too, Nisi. You're
And
awesome.
I love Pixie's hair.
I do too. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming up, Blue Pixie.
That's okay. I'm trying to get more peopled.
Okay, so she'd like some friends.
Is there a mod in the chat that can put her link up in the chat and I can go by and visit her house later on today while I'm making this teddy bear?
I can do it. Hang on a minute.
And look, it matches your hair.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
love it.
Nice.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I'll sub to your channel too there, Blue Pixie.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I've been 2 years now just about not doing events and not being around people, and I'm autistic, so
Well,
Having to
hello, my
stay away from
autistic
people.
sister.
yay.
Welcome.
Just means that I have to get some more practice into talking to people again, because the only person I've literally spoken to for nearly 2 years is Danny.
Oh,
I
thank
understand.
you, Carla. Oh, and Dale did it. She beat me to it. So one
my
thing
God.
I do want to mention real quick before I go. Let's see. Today is the 13th. So next Monday is the 20th. So that is going to be our first Around the Hay Bale podcast. So I won't be doing Monday lives anymore. I might do a Tuesday. I don't know. I may be sporadic, but I'm just letting you guys know that I won't be doing the regular weekend wrap up anymore because I have something else I have to do.
I'm
So,
excited about that round table, though.
me too. Me too. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to starting it. Really excited about what the future brings. So, yay!
Yay!
Awesome.
I'm glad that you
Oh,
connected. You guys all
awesome.
connected. That's awesome.
I'm really excited about Pixie because now I have another autistic friend.
Longer is preferred though. And I do that Friday night. That's long enough. It's long enough for you guys.
Yeah, I'm bummed because I can't often make your Friday nights. We have stuff going on. Like we had this Christmas party this Friday. I couldn't make it. So appreciate the Monday morning stuff. I'll miss next Monday. But thanks for having me on, Lisa. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Maybe what I'll do is I know Andale is live on Tuesdays. Maybe I'll do before or after her live. I'll figure something out and I'll post something. You guys will see it.
Okay.
I just also don't want to monopolize people's time by doing multiple lives a week.
Yeah, take a break for yourself too. You
Yeah,
do a
you
lot.
got-
So
Yeah, you got stuff you got to get done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you everybody for being here today. I really appreciate you guys.
thanks,
Bye. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye,
Have a
everyone.
great
Down the
day.
YouTube streets.
Lisa.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.